I'm contacted on a weekly basis by people that put their puppy on raw diet, and they don't give me any information. They say, I started giving my dog raw diet, and the puppy has diarrhea. So I'm going to troubleshoot this problem because you people are fucking idiots, okay? Just flat out, you're fucking idiots. You think that it's just about giving the dog raw meat and that's it. Okay, first of all, your dog needs a certain amount of calcium, and it's a puppy and it's growing, so it needs a lot of calcium. So if you're just giving it raw meat, you're a fucking idiot. You can give it hamburger, but you have to add calcium, and it's going to need a lot. Okay? So you have to add calcium or bone meal, and if you're going to add calcium and go to the pharmacy and get calcium, make sure it doesn't have D3 in it, idiot. Okay? Now, the other reason why people give their dogs diarrhea, their puppies diarrhea, is that the dog it just has milk teeth. It's like a 12-week-old puppy, and they give the dog a piece of chicken bone in. You're a fucking idiot, okay? The mother dog would be chewing that food and spitting it out, regurgitating it for the dog. It would be pre-chewed. If you see some asshole giving their dog raw diet, and it's a puppy, you see them doing that on YouTube, well, they're an idiot too, okay? So when the dog is real young, it has to be smashed or ground. That's it. And there has to be enough calcium in it. So if you're going to smash and grind any of the chicken cuts, use a leg quarter. Don't use a thigh because it doesn't have enough bone in it. And if it doesn't have enough bone in it, your dog is going to, one, get diarrhea, okay? And two, if it doesn't get enough calcium, it has to leach the calcium it needs from its own bones, and it's a growing dog. You morons. You're look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror. You gave your dog diarrhea. You're an idiot. You are a motherfucking idiot, okay? Here's another thing that might cause the dog to have diarrhea. You could give the dog a little bit of fiber. A tiny, tiny bit. I mean a real tiny bit. It's non-digestible to the canine, so they don't need much. But if you're grinding up a chicken leg quarter, you could put a little spinach in there. I mean a tiny, tiny bit. You could use just a sprinkling of oats. Like, for the amount of oats you would use for like a 12-week-old English Cocker puppy or a Labrador puppy would be less than a 16th of a teaspoon for 2 meals. I'm talking very little. Like, if you were going to use spinach and you're grinding it up and you have 2 meals for a 13-week-old Labrador, okay? Like, say you have 2 meals. The amount of fiber you would be putting in that using spinach would be like a teaspoon or something. Something small. People give way too much plant products. They're irritants to the dog. Your dog can't even digest this shit, okay? So why are you loading your dog up with this shit? Don't give your dog a bunch of fruit and shit like that. They don't eat that. That's just how it is. And by the way, grapes will kill a dog. So don't give your dog grapes, dummy. So your puppy, your 13-week-old puppy has diarrhea. My guess is, one, you're either overfeeding it, you're not giving it enough calcium, or you're giving it too much fiber, or you're not grinding it up, and you're just letting the puppy chew it up, which is fucking stupid. What is the matter with you people? And you fucking assholes think that it's appropriate to ask me questions under my fucking videos. You know I do Skype consultations. You could pay for this, or you could search my fucking channel in the channel search. I have a whole playlist on raw diet. But you have to contact me weekly. Your dog has diarrhea. Gee, I wonder which one of the stupid things you fucking did. That's it. I'm done. Don't contact me with this shit. Go do some research before you start doing this. Don't think your dog's going to have the super diet when you don't do any research. No, don't give it kibble. That you want the dog to be on a raw diet, the puppy, so that you can get the dog housebroken quicker. Charlie, the English Cocker Spaniel that was just here, and Camo, I had him housebroken within like a week. By the time Charlie was 10 or 11 weeks, he was housebroken. And that's my dogs too. But you got to take them out all the time. And if you're giving them diarrhea, they're not going to get housebroken because you're an idiot. Okay, so do we have to go over this again? Yeah, because you're stupid. Listen. Are you grinding it up? By the way, you could use Abity. Abity makes a nice frozen dog food, raw diet dog food, which is the only pet food that I would use, their raw diet. You could use that. That way you don't even have to grind it. And then when the dog gets closer to, like, say, 4.5, 5 months, it starts dropping its milk teeth and stuff, you could smash the chicken with a hammer. If you don't have a grinder, smash the chicken up with a hammer on a fucking cutting board. Smash it, pulverize it, and then give it to the dog. You don't have to grind it, but it has to be smashed up real good. Okay, so let's go over this again. You're not smashing or grinding the meat. That's the one reason why you would give, or your puppy would have diarrhea. 2, you're using the wrong cut, and there isn't enough bone in it, so your dog isn't getting enough calcium. Okay? By the way, if you give hamburger or anything like that, you have to add calcium. So you're not using the right cut of chicken, which I recommend grinding leg quarters. Okay? Or, what was the other one? I'm so pissed off, you know? So, you're not grinding it. You're overfeeding the dog. It's not getting enough calcium. You're giving it too much fiber. Or a combination of all of them. You're making your dog sick because you're fucking lazy. And the fact that you ask me questions underneath my videos is proof. You don't want to do any research. You want somebody to just tell you how to do it. Right? Use the channel search and don't be listening to a bunch of fuckheads that, oh look, here's my fucking wolf puppy or some shit, and I feed it a raw diet. They probably don't know what they're talking about. Listen, I've worked as a vet tech. I'm 54 years old. Listen to me. Grind the fucking meat for the puppy. Anybody that is giving a whole, like, leg quarter or a whole piece of chicken, bone-in chicken, to a dog with milk teeth and has to cut it up, you're a fucking idiot. You are a fucking idiot. Does this make sense? The mother dog would be coming home and or if it was a wolf, the male would be coming back and regurgitating it. Okay? If it's a domestic dog and it's feral or whatever, it'd be the same thing. But because they're domestic dogs, the mother isn't doing that. You have to take the place of the mother dog, you fucking dumb fucks. I'm sorry, but it just pisses me off. This is every fucking week. I gotta go over the same shit. You know, I got shit to fucking do. Every asshole in the fucking world, you know, thinks that they know what they're fucking doing with the dog and feeding the dog raw diet. How many times have I told somebody, yeah, feed your dog a raw diet, raw chicken? And what do? They go to the fucking grocery store and get ground chicken and give it to the dog, and the dog gets the shits. Why would that give the dog shits? Because it has no calcium in it. You fucking idiots. How much calcium does your dog or your puppy need? A lot more than you. A whole lot more than you. Bone is part of the dog's diet. Smash that fucking chicken. Stop contacting me. And if you want to contact me, fucking pay me what I'm fucking worth and do a Skype consultation. What the fuck is the matter with you? Do you contact a fucking plumber and say, oh, I got a leak on my sink. Could you help me for free? I got shit to fucking do. I'm using this video every time somebody contacts me with this shit. I'm going to take this video and post it underneath their stupid comment underneath my video. The idiot that contacted me that just contacted me this time, didn't even like contact me underneath a video about raw diet. A 12 or 13-week-old dog, right, with diarrhea. Gee, I wonder if you're doing something wrong. Fucking idiot.